Just start.
Just start now.
Yeah.
Just crack on with it.
Whatever you want to do that's in your mind, figure out how to do it.
You just put yourself out there straight away.
Yeah.
Even if you don't have it all figured out, you will learn so much more by doing whatever it is that you're trying to do, rather than just sitting there and worrying, because you'll never learn.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and the confidence will never grow. So
The only way that you're going to end up doing these kind of things is to just do it.
Yeah.
And you're gonna fail. You're gonna fail a lot, but don't let that discourage you, yo. Like, that's just part of life. Everybody's gonna lie to you. You're gonna see a lot of the wins. That's not how life works. That's just not how life works.
You get used to failure. You get used to.
That's really interesting.
Yeah, you get used to failure. It doesn't get easier to process necessarily. You get more used to it, but you still have your bad days when you think, what am I doing? I could just throw my camera in the bin and go and get a job as an accountant. You know, why am I doing this? And then, you go to bed and you come back, you look at your footage and go, oh, no, actually, I know why I do it.
Yeah.
The fear of rejection with like, oh, maybe I won't be good enough. Maybe people will reject me. Those things happen, but I just still do it anyway, because again, I'm beating my head against that wall.
I think if you spend too much time dwelling on, oh, if I only had better equipment, I'd make better films or whatever it might be. If I had a better paintbrush, I'd do this differently. Because that, I think, is more of what that process is in your mind psychologically. That's got nothing to do with the camera. What you're doing there is cultivating a mindset of inactivity,
Right.
and a fear of trying, because you've got a fear of failure.
Yeah.
Because, okay, today you might say, if only I had a better camera, I'd do it. So I might come along and say, well, here's a better camera. And because you've started to cultivate that mindset, you might say, oh yeah, but the weather's not very good today.
No, it's
I'll
not.
wait until it's sunny.
Yeah.
Or,
I don't have the lighting.
I don't have the lighting, or I don't quite have the microphone now, so I'll just wait until I've got the microphone and then it'll be better. It's like, no, just start now.
Yeah.
Because the more you do, the more you'll learn.
Like, I didn't know how to record music when I started. I didn't know how to perform when I started. I just did it. And gradually over the years, I got better at it.
And it's easy to be like, oh well, I need to do this, or I need to do this, I need to get this skill, which is what I tackled, what I was dealing with for a very long time.
Yeah.
But you just gotta go, I'm just gonna do this now, and then once you start doing it, just keep doing it.
Consistency, I would say, is better than quality. People like consistency. When you look at all your favorite artists, whether it be painters, musicians, filmmakers, whatever it be, you probably don't like every single thing they've ever made.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Yeah, like you
That's
don't.
true, yeah.
But you've got respect for it because they were consistent. You've got your favorite film, favorite music, whatever it might be, and then you've got that album that you don't quite like.
Yes.
But you're glad they made it because
Yeah.
it led on to all the other things.
Yeah.
And so that's just what this is. I think when you look at the success stories of most people in the world, whether it be TV presenters, singers, musicians, artists, whatever it might be, very few of them made one amazing piece of work and then their life took off. They made consistent pieces of work, built up a following, built up an audience, which then got them noticed, which then maybe got them more money, more funding, more resources, more opportunity to make more stuff. And then they built up and went from there.
And try your best to just put yourself out there, contact people, keep working on what you're doing, and always try and push yourself into different areas, because that's the only, well, at least to me, that's the one way that I grow as an artist.
You gotta give yourself patience. You gotta give yourself time, and you just gotta do it.
Yeah.
I think when you make work or you create an event, you have to go through a bit of challenge and thought, is this actually going to work? Is this going to be a success? And it has to be difficult for yourself, I think, as well. Sometimes I think as an artist doing anything creative, I think you have to go through a bit of challenge. But yeah, you've got to like it and want to do it.
Yeah.
Otherwise it's fruitless, isn't it?
Yeah.
It really is, because it's hard work.
Yeah.
Always try and perform as much as you can. I think it's, music is a collective thing. It's amazing to sit in your bedroom and write songs, but it's so important to bring them out for other people to experience. And you know, have the confidence to do that. Go to jam nights, go to open mic nights. I think always believe that it's possible to make a living out of music, because somebody has to. So why shouldn't it be you?
Yeah.
You know, people often think of music as just a hobby, or I'll just do it before I get a proper job.
A proper job, yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and in other countries that isn't the case. You know, musicians are respected as professionals.
Yeah.
So I think people in Manchester and around the UK need to keep that in mind. You know, it's a serious job, and you can make a living out of it. I would say just be true to yourself and find what means something to you, and if it means something to you, then that'll come across in your songs and your performance, and that's what will carry you through.
Yeah.
Don't give up. Never give up. If you know, if art is really what you want in your life, then I think the wonderful thing about being creative is you can make it a part of your life. You know, regardless of whether you're in you know a full on career as you'd hope for or not, you can still make it a part of your daily being. So yes, so just keep going, keep believing, and yeah, don't give up.
Take a step back, make a focus and show you the bigger picture. All I really wanna do is make an impact. All I really wanna do is build a legacy, and when I leave, I pray I leave it intact.